Okay, yeah, that's wow. Okay, Kick has been consistent. Sweet. Are you kidding me? All right, so Chroma can do it even without that Chroma buff, the Vex Armor buff. He can still do it. Mirage can also do it, but hers is not as easy to toggle on and off as Chroma's is.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized
That's
would
the
cry
thing.
out in thanks, if they could.
Mm. Okay, so that works there. I have a funny idea. Yeah, it's going more than that. Is a cap out at 100%? No. That's just how much 300 will give me. Damn, that's annoying. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this correctly. So it should be skill, prime, skill, sorry, skill, melee, prime. So... Okay, nope. I definitely need 9 more to refine this better, but... Hydroid solves 2 problems easily. Let's try that again. So it's still going. $160 million. That's half. Round of 74. That's more like it. That's more like 400 million. Yeah, what's going on, Battery? How you doing? Just saw the message pop in. How you doing, Battery? I'm unable to tell if you're able to hear me. How you doing, Battery? Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure it was working. How you doing? We're trying to figure out the way to go about this. Sorry, couldn't think of the word. Or rather, I might have been a bit distracted. I might have been a tad bit distracted. Ah, that's all good there, right? Should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Right, so Chroma. So, we hit higher. We hit closer to 400 million, right? which is good. This is all of the boss that we're trying to employ, right? Shit. That's all the boss we're trying to get, right? Make sure everything works as intended. But it's always a but. It doesn't always work. As you can see, I didn't get my melee buff. That Mega's Aggress is what's giving us that extra damage, because it's a crit scaling buff. We get out of time? Nope. It didn't pop. Yeah, we didn't get out of time. God damn. Let's try this again. $335 million. Now I feel like we could easily get better if we had melee damage on that ribbon. Honestly, that would just be the icing on the cake. We don't even need the crit chance. We really don't, but it is a god roll ribbon. Like, I'll show you guys what's on this ribbon. It is... If you're on any other weapon, it'd be a fucking god roll. Now check that out. Attack speed for slow weapons. Crit chance and crit damage and minus finisher damage. This would be a godsend. For any other hammer, like the Shield Egg or the Fraggle Prime, or I don't know, fucking, yeah, whatever. It would be an absolute godsend. We did get it. We did get it. Ah. Why didn't that work? We got less damage than we should have. Way less than we should have. We should have got 300 mil. What the fuck? I'm thoroughly confused now. God damn it, what stopped me? That... What? Wait, with that fully primed? You're seeing what's happening here. Like, I've hit 370 million. Easy. That's wrong. So wrong. That's... No. Nuh-uh. Something funky is happening here. I just had an idea. Melee crit shots. 382. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely closer to 400 million. So we take off everything. All we have is our combo, right? This against. I'm gonna update the buffs list. And I want this to be a good one. That was shit. That was still shit. I definitely need more melee damage. So right, my original idea was this, right? We have that for the extra damage, right? They have this, more crit, This is more slam damage, which we kind of need. We have our corrosive damage here. That, hold up, is that 5 mil? I can tell. .2. I need to check the build. Do I actually have the rest? I don't think I do. Yeah, because this was giving us the extra melee damage. I need to roll it again. As much as I'd rather just, like, sell it. And try and get something better. With the money that I make from it. I don't even think I have enough Cuba for it anyways. I do, okay. How many rolls have we got left? 5. I don't have enough for that. This is just so good though, that's the problem. Let me rephrase that. It's good on any other weapon. Or any other build, rather.
Optimized.
So, let's go through this, right? That's the ribbon. Doesn't give us any melee damage whatsoever, which is a pain in my ass, honestly.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress
I
signal.
haven't got any Arcans,
Wait,
right? Okay, shit.
no.
Guess
It's
not
just
gonna
the
then.
corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Blood Rush. That's good. Fast viral. So we're closer to an 8 times crit multi. But look at what's missing. That's what's missing. Damage, pure damage. Hey Bryce, what's going on? Just losing my mind over a build, you know, the usual.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks.
Just trying to figure this shit out. Okay, let's try this again. It's not hitting my expected numbers. That's as high as I'm gonna get it. Okay, that's fine. I need this to be better. Not, I don't need it to, I suppose. It already one-taps, like, most things, so... $700 million. Eh. That's hoping to hit higher. Oh, well that explains it. I'm missing something, Chad. This should put it in about 800 million, close to $1 billion damage. Chat's pretty dead, Bryce, I'll be honest with you. Just mostly emote chats. That's about it, really. That's fine, though. Still got out, yep, okay. $600 million. What? No, that's not right. I haven't run out. $760 million. I'll accept that for now. 700 million build is good. Even if it's only getting like 500% damage. Like, I need a lot more. So, if this were going proper, right, I'd need about another 700% maybe. And that's a rough guess. I think it's like 750. Like I said, that's a rough guess. $360 million. Holy fuck! Wow, Jesus. Maybe height's a factor into this. Maybe. Check it out, just be safe. $336 million. Maybe it is a factor into this. Holy shit. Could actually be a factor. Huh. How about it? Let's find out. Good. Look for one of those. That's not good. That's always annoying when that happens, because like I'll jump, about to go to my heavy slam, and then boom. Somehow miraculously I get caught in an enemy. Almost there. I'm trying to get to 250 to test it, really. Well, I wasn't fast enough. amount of armor strip. That's not quite fast enough. Nice, that was close. I'm not supposed to hit the combo. Wow. Okay, so we've hit the combo. Well, not so much the combo, we've hit the number we want. Gonna shoot at somebody, get our growing power buff. As you can see, we got 92% from that one shot. How much we get in total? Yep, okay, so we get 846 damage in total, right? 846% on top of the 250 we get from the original stack of Slam Capacitor. That puts us at roughly around 1000%. We still need to make up the additional 250%. How? Fucked if I know. I need to do that again. That dog just casually murdered me. Damn it. What it made of that? I'm just seeing how much I can really get. That should be on the least support draft, not the attacking one. I'm pulling armor straight. One part of me is wondering how well would the Reaver do if we gave it like a full fucking heavy attack build. $500 million, that's not bad, considering they weren't even armor stripped. See, the problem I'm having is by the time that I've hit them, they're not even completely armor stripped. forever. Just for them to get armor strength. I need something more instantaneous. I might have to just, you know, double cast. $856 million. That's what I was looking for. God damn, 850 million. That's so close to $1 billion damage. Now, hear me out. Now let's switch to Grenadier. The closest thing I can get is the Draco Heavy Gunners. So these guys are pretty tanky too. These guys are just as tanky. Now, if the stars align, we'll do a lot of damage, right? Oh, crap. I was worried about that. Watch what happens. They hit with corrosive, makes sense, it's fine. So we've got that corrosive buff going, right? You see what's happening here? They're just falling over. Which is what I don't want to happen. But unfortunately, nothing else will work. It's either I don't get enough damage from these guys, or the other guys fall over way too fucking quickly. And once again, I do not get my damage. Oh no, these guys are gonna fall over. Watch. Yeah. Folded like a wet paint. Still, 857 million is pretty fucking good. $860 million. I stand corrected. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm actually quite pleased with that. 860 is good on my book. Like, we've basically quadrupled our damage. And I can still hit like 200 million higher with this build.
Welcome Well put together, operator. Now get out there and...
The only issue I face, right, is this. The only issue that I face is, one, I don't want the crit chance, I want melee damage on that ribbon. That is honestly what I would have preferred. So that's one. Two is, there's a good chance they're just gonna fall over a lot faster, right? And three is being able to screenshot this fast enough so that you guys can actually see what the fuck happened. Now, there's another frame that does some funny things that I like, right? Which is Nova. So this is my melee. This will be my melee Nova. Sorry, I'm still working on it. This is my Umbral nuke. We'll use this for now, right? I'm telling you, this build works like a treat. I can't armor strip them as this Nova, right? So I'll show you. See, can't armor strip them, but that's fine. I can do something else though. I can make them take more damage. Now, if I could get like an armor strip as well, like on Nova, oh man.
And then off we go, hounds.
As you can see, they just kind of fold.
They are hostile to us. The Orakin Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
I don't even need the invisibility. Oh shit, this is too low level. Fuck. That explains a lot. I thought I'd put this on Steel Path. Turns out I did not. But yeah, that is pretty much the entire list of buffs that I can go through, right? Stop that.
Combat must be to truly master the canvas of war.
See, as things go, I can already hit 5 million, which is more than what I did for.
The Orakin Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
Basically. See? Times combo and hit this down. 10 million. Woof. Two times. Still 10 million. Oh god, I see what my friends are like now. 16 mil. Ow, fuck. How dare you? That's my primer, I need that. Funny part is that I don't even need the primer. Wow, there's a 39 mil. I had specifically built this primer purely for, sorry, I'm trying to get a word out. I built this purely for viral, right? Nothing else. And somehow, even that's killing them. I don't know how. See what I mean? Somehow even that is freaking doing it.
Are scanning for targets.
Shit.
The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming.
The problem I'm having is keeping my combo. There's just not enough people to fight. Oh, fucking hell.
Allow them to hold out the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready. Tenno, the void
What?
has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support.
Ow.
Destroy these manifestations.
There we go. Shit. Just one couple of Alrighty, we'll get out of here. So you can probably tell, I'm still working on Nova.
Tenno, if you have a necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy.
But it works. Hilariously so. It's just, like, even these guys, they hit hard, but their resistance is a joke. Like, I mean, it's downright pathetic. wish I was kidding about that. God, I wish I was. Need them to actually take some hits. Like even level 200 will die to the fucking primer.
Good dance, all.
Like, I can't stress how frustrating that is. You want me to show you Whitaker's damage? Yeah, sure. I'll show you some really funny numbers. Yeah, he has about 850 million damage. Yeah, there you go. Right, in actual missions, it, yeah, they don't survive it long enough for me to actually do anything. So I need another one of these, right? Because I'm gonna have, well, I need technically another 5 of these because I want to teleport them. But yeah, that's my issue. I'm doing too much damage to be able to build up combo. There's not enough enemies spawning in the area to do that as well. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a bind. This does very nicely, and I'm very fond of it. And I'm very pleased with how it does. Slight problem, it does too well.
I've been
So,
thinking,
yeah.
operator.
Now,
I thought you'd want to know.
I have not tried getting stupid high damage on a lot of different things because I'm just like, there's not really any point to. Like, it's nice, it's funny numbers go burr, I get that, but yeah. That's about the only appeal. That's my only incentive to be like, haha, funny numbers. But yeah, aside from that, there's no reason. Like, the Reaper Prime is hilariously strong for its status procs, right? Yeah. This thing is hilarious because of its force slash.
You are a true hunter.
Also, I'm gonna
What would the
update
sanctuary
all of
be
these things as
without
well,
you?
because they need to be done. But yeah, like, there's no real point for me to be like, haha, funny numbers. Because it's impractical. Nothing survives it, and I don't have a build on my Warframe that's strong enough or like polished enough to be like, okay, let's fucking go. Freaking spiral combo, cool. This is all slash, right? Watch this. All slash procs. 4 slash procs on heavy attack. It's cool, right? But hear me out. Alright? Chuck that in for extra space. Now, upon a critical hit, this is just gonna get silly. Now, if we add something else to this. Here's our heat. And then this is where things get stupid. Now, definitely gonna need some work to this one, right? But it's a funny melee. I'm gonna try and save up that as well if I can. And then focus radon for extra damage. So this is what I got. This is by no means anything done. This is just me toying. Let's see how it handles these guys. Probably not too well. They're all unranked mods. Yeah, it won't do it too well because it's unranked mods, that's all. But that's, yeah, it's a funny weapon, much like the dual Icor. And the dual Viscous, they're also funny. I like them a lot, they're actually really hilarious. I put together this build for a friend of mine, right, this one here. And it does some funny shit. I'll explain. These guys are normal, so they're gonna die pretty quick. Okay, so this is a heavy attack build. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it works better with Saren. This is definitely built for her. 100% built for Saren. I fucking love that. Yeah, these are definitely built more so for Saren than Nova, but watch what happens when I throw one of her abilities into the mix. Specifically this one. Yeah. 3.6 million on a heavy attack. That's ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. Yeah, I do actually have a build for Saren that I'm working presently towards. I'll show you guys. I don't have everything for it yet. I'm just like one thing, and then it should be just about ready. I'll do that and then probably end the stream for today. I wanted to make up for yesterday's bad stream. First 2 hours went really well, but then after that it was just
This thing literally sucks.
crap. Gangrene, okay. So, I might actually subsume over my asthma. So my asthma is there to make the spores do damage, right? But the problem is, this isn't a spore build. This is a melee build. A hilarious melee build, right? So this is strictly strength, from what I can see here. Right, so we got Smite, right? So enemies will take 35% of Smite's damage, right? But that's not what we have it for. We have it. I'm actually going to buy the
Knocking
augment for
all
this.
the way out here. Operator.
It's a silly little augment, but it's so broken. Crit damage, melee damage, and attack speed. This is what this one here is what I need. 505. Okay, but with that being said, so right before I end the stream, right, this is going to be a Smite infusion build for Saren, just for fun, right? And I'll update you guys on it later. But I will guys see you guys tomorrow for Days Gone. For those over on Kick, I'll be streaming it on my Twitch channel. Same goes for those on YouTube. Until next time, thank you guys for popping in, and yeah, no, seriously, appreciate it.